I wasn't a Luddite when they introduced photorealism in video games, or when smartphones started captivating the generations. I watched social media transform our way of life, evolving from a novelty into part of our routine, and I played along the whole time. I wasn't a Luddite. The PlayStation 2 became the PS3, 4, and 5. I wasn't opposed to any of that. I became a Luddite when they synthesized humanity and people started prioritizing artificially generated companionship and creativity over the actual world. People started cheating their way through school, college, and even their social lives with unfathomable efficiency and indifference. I wasn't a Luddite until I saw people delegating away their very humanity in the name of a habitual lie. False experiences believed to be worthwhile. Didn't do the work but took the diploma. It's never been easier to tower over the honest, diligent, and forthright. If a chatbot has my tongue, I am not the one generating my life result, and am in fact losing touch with the world around me. If I remain dependent on training wheels, I won't observe my development. Now imagine leaning on AI to develop your personality. Didn't the cartoons warn us about this? They can't love you if they're in love with the lie. Being authentic isn't scary unless you've been avoiding it. And even if it is, didn't the cartoons teach us to face our fears? As intelligence increases, the incompetent are becoming the hyper-competent, affording themselves the outstanding advantages of enhanced intelligence and talent. I can plug in my own art and develop dozens of new works instantaneously based on the sources I've provided, so I can pat myself on the back for an endless supply of drawings I didn't draw, paintings I didn't paint, songs I didn't perform, conversations I didn't have, and ideas that weren't my own. If you don't see how this is antithetical to personal development by now, I probably can't convince you. I should also mention that personal development means survival for human beings, and I'm afraid we've fallen into ever deeper denial of its importance. Howdy, viewer. I'm Jeff, and I'm a project-motivated creative living during the rise of generative AI. I've spent more than 2 decades writing songs and making videos, among other creative pursuits. I know a few different instruments and graphic user interfaces. I've developed my skills, taste, nuances, and intuition gradually and lovingly with what is now old technology. My creative process comes entirely from ideas I've derived from inspiration in the natural world. I'm unwilling to phone it in. When you watch my videos or listen to my songs, you are still engaged with reality, as so far as it was before the era changed. Yes, I've played around with AI, and yes, I am afraid of incorporating it into my workflow. I'm also appalled and unwilling. This is the truth. Truth is context, and context is sanity. Finally, I have a message. I'm advocating personal development. I'm dying on the hill of honesty and aim. I'm trying to be courageous. My life will become a nightmare if I fail to choose development and pointed honesty. I challenge you to examine any aversion you might have against spirituality or concepts of self-sacrifice. This includes examples discussed in the biblical texts. To assume this thinking is outdated, square, or political is entirely inaccurate. We must examine our stories and examine ourselves. Above all, we must be honest and we must be seeking. That is the remedy to our anxiety, despair, and dissatisfaction. We're either built on a solid foundation or swept away by the changing tide. This is a surrender and an ironic victory, but that is the story of humanity. Please help me choose humanity.